Oh hey, I'm Joe the Blue Wizard, and welcome to another episode of the Blue Wizard Basics, the show where I make a quick video demonstrating one basic recipe or one basic technique. Because as any good cook or baker knows, when you know the basics, you can add a little bit of your own inspiration and make any one of 100 or 1,000 different tasty creations. In today's episode, we're going to be making my favorite recipe for a basic roll-out sugar cookie. Now, these cookies are a great blank canvas that you can eat just as they are, or you can add any kind of flavor that you want. You can also cut them into any shape that you want to match whatever occasion you want to make them for. So let's get to it. Here's what you'll need to get started. In my large bowl, I have 2 sticks of softened butter, to which I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of granulated sugar. And then we're going to cream that together. All right, now that those are creamed together and that they are nice and light and fluffy, we're gonna add in our other ingredients. 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 large egg, and about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then blend that together again. And now that those are evenly combined, we can give the bowl a nice scrape and add in our 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And then by hand, we're going to mix that up. Whew, a little flour burst, that's okay. All right, now that that looks nice and evenly combined, we're gonna take and turn our dough out onto our table. And we're going to bring it into a ball. All right, we're gonna divide our dough ball into 2, form those into discs, wrap them in plastic, and let those chill in the fridge for at least an hour. Now that our cookie dough has chilled for at least an hour, it's time for us to roll out our cookies. So onto a floured surface, I'm going to place our dough and cover that with flour as well. Now I'm going to be rolling these out to a 1/4 inch thickness, and I actually have a cool little rolling pin with some edges on it that actually make it so that I only roll it out to that 1/4 inch. Which is kind of cool and convenient. And I'll link that product down below for you guys. But you can, of course, just estimate the 1/4 inch thickness. Anytime that you see any cracks in the dough, you just gotta kind of press it back together. And keep rolling these out until you hit a 1/4 inch. All right, once your dough is at an even 1/4 inch thickness, it's time to cut out our cookies. Now, as I'm filming this, it is around Easter time, so I'm going to be cutting out some egg-shaped cookies for Easter egg cookies. So you're just gonna go around and cut out as many as you can from this one rollout. All right, I'm just gonna remove the cookies to a cookie sheet that I have lined with a silicone mat. You can just use parchment paper if you don't have a silicone mat. And you wanna space these at least 1 inch apart. Once you've gotten those cookies on your sheet pan, you can re-roll the dough again. Don't do this too many times though, or else your cookies will be tough. Now that our cookies have been cut out, I'm gonna take and place these into the refrigerator for 15 minutes so that they'll get a nice crisp edge when they bake. So while these cookies were chilling, I was preheating my oven to 350 degrees. And of course, I rolled out the rest of my cookies. So now these are gonna go into the oven at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes until they are baked through. And then these are going to go into the fridge to chill. Once your cookies are done baking, you can remove them to a cooling rack to cool completely before you decorate them. If you'd like to see how I'm gonna decorate these cookies, make sure to go and check out the video that I'll be posting at the end of this month. Or if it is after April 2021, I will link it in the description of this video. Well guys, I think that's all that we have time for here today on the Blue Wizard Basics. If you like this video and you want to see others like it, make sure to let me know by hitting the like button down below. And while you're down there, why don't you help my channel to grow by making sure to hit the subscribe button as well. If you'd like this recipe or any of my other recipes, make sure to check me out at bluewizardfood.com or get the link in the description below this video. Remember kids, you don't have to be a professional chef in order to make magic in your kitchen.